Now, Heather has been making claims against some of her family members, including that she was raped 30 years ago by her own father, Glenn. Now, Glenn suffered several small strokes last week due to a blocked artery and spent a few days in the hospital. So let's hear what he has to say.
I did not rape my daughter, and I most certainly didn't videotape it. I did not sell the video on the dark web, whatever the dark web is. I am not behind or the mastermind of a global sex exploitation scheme. Neither I nor I and a friend tricked her into signing a contract to hide cameras so we could watch her every move. None of this is true. I had a law firm and Heather worked for me. Hiring Heather was a major mistake. She stole client files that would have paid my law firm over $500,000. When I confronted Heather about that, she pulled out a tarot card. The tarot card means that she had to steal the files from the office. It's far from outrageous. I don't not acknowledge her as my daughter anymore. I don't know what Heather has against me. Why me?
Well, Amanda is joining us, and Glenn is well enough to join us from home via Skype. Glenn, you've been listening to everything so far, correct?
Yes, sir.
Let me open the floor to you. Any comments you want to make about any conversation that we've been having so far, or anything that I've had to say to Heather so far?
How does a father respond to that? How does a father who was sitting down with Heather when she was 4 years old, showing her cards and teaching the alphabet, when she was 5, she was reading the newspaper because I tutored her. I just don't know. Of course I didn't rape her. I didn't do anything. She got in her mind.
Mm-hmm. And where do you think this is all coming from?
After she took all the files, she and I actually met in the office. I'm not sure how it was, but she came into the office and I asked her. I wasn't going to hit her or yell at her. I just asked her, why did she do it? She pulled out a tarot card. The Wiccan told Heather that the card is telling her to gather all my files and run away with my files. Run away with my files. I'm laughing at this, and it destroyed my practice. It's crazy.
Do you remember the tarot card?
I remember tarot cards, yes, but they didn't instruct me to do anything.
Did you present a tarot card to your father?
No. Never would I do that. The reason why I left my dad's firm is because he promised me 1/3 of the fees for the cases that I settled and brought to fruition. And then when I finally had a month where my fees would be $12,000, he said, "What contract are you talking about?" When it's really the industry standard.
By the way, that's not the industry standard. 30% would go to the firm, not to a lawyer within the firm.
33,
so
one-third of the fees.
That's absolutely not the industry standard. But tell me your relationship with Heather.
My Nana is my mom's sister. That is how we are related. She's my aunt.
Mm-hmm. And have you had much contact with her in the last year or two?
The only contact I've had with her is when she writes ridiculous things online. If I feel that it's something that might actually harm me in my professional world, I would message her and say, "Could you please take that down? I really want to get you help."
Do you two have a cordial relationship otherwise?
No.
So that's...
No, sir.
Just never have?
Oh, we have in the past. We have in the past.
And when did it start to deteriorate?
When I was 16, my Nana made my Sweet 16 dress, which was absolutely beautiful. I don't want you to get upset. I'm not, okay. It was so fantastic. And after then, I feel like when she went back to where she was living, it just was a very slow decline of delusions and things that came to her mind about me and my family. And since that was the last good memory that I have of my aunt and I.
Do you believe that she was raped by her father?
I do not believe that, absolutely not.
Do you believe that she's the target of a worldwide conspiracy exploiting women through secret cameras?
No, sir, I absolutely do not believe any of these delusions.